How do you find your voice for spiritual leadership? So, whether you are doing spiritual coaching, sound baths, retreats, talks, there are 5 steps that are really important. The first step is to know the truth of yourself, and that does not mean your identity or a label you've put on yourself. It doesn't mean being a star seed or a light worker or a Reiki master or a spiritual life coach or a sound bath practitioner. These are all just labels, okay? That is not the truth of you. Even your star seed light worker self is not the truth of you. So we got to go deep into what the truth of you is. That's the first step. The second step is you want to detox all these false identities, which means that you go into all the thoughts, feelings, emotions, wounds, and past that are anchored to those false identities. It's subconscious reprogramming. Number 3 is surrendering to your highest self, your highest consciousness. Number 4 is sustaining that high consciousness. You can't step into spiritual leadership if you are bouncing around with all these emotional reactivities, right? We have to learn how to live from our highest consciousness. It doesn't mean ignoring our feelings, it doesn't mean bypassing. It means that you are dedicating your life to spiritual practice and spiritual consciousness, and you know how to sustain your level of peace. That's when you can actually go lead people. And number 5 is then you get into the voice work. That's weird, right? That the voice work would be way at the bottom. But the thing is, if you work these 4 first steps, your voice comes online, right? All the programming is also programming the sound of your voice. So when you release that subconscious programming, your voice changes. You become more of this open flow state, and that affects the vibration and sound of your voice. So it is important to get into vocal technique. It's important to learn how to open the voice and connect with the breath and connect with life force energy through the voice. These first 4 steps are going to have such an effect on your voice. So these 5 steps I teach in my Master the Art of Being Sung training.